Ableism is the discrimination or prejudice against people who have disabilities. Ableism can take the form of ideas and assumptions, stereotypes, attitudes and practices, or physical barriers in the environment. Be it conscious or unconscious, it is often unintentional. Most people are completely unaware of the impact of their words or actions.
They are taught me like a child and not like an adult.
A lot of people don't really care that much, but it's also just the way that they treat me that's the problem.
It's because they think we're stupid, that we don't have the same minds that they have.
Disability is only I just want to do my job.
I'm a slow learner. For us, our schools doesn't look the same as other schools, so we can't get jobs like other people get.
Would you employ a person with a disability? Perhaps a learning disability or maybe Down syndrome. Do you think they'd be able to do the job? My name is Lesego Mududli, and I have found 2 people who can resonate with the challenges caused by the stigma that people with disabilities cannot work. And I want to find out, what is the thinking behind the stigma? Why do people think it would be so challenging?
I am Jody Adams. I'm 26 years old. I got Down syndrome.
I was 13 years old when Jody was born. So for me, having a brother with Down syndrome is pretty normal.
It bothered us in the beginning, but I got over it soon.
He's a happy boy.
I just want to relax in my room, watch Sunderland, cricket. I do like wrestling.
Jody is my only son and the baby of 4 children.
I love singing Afrikaans.
Always the limelight. And like they say, Kurt Darren, it's captain.
I met Kurt Darren on stage, and then he calls me up and I ran to the stage, and then I started singing Captain. I was so nervous, I was getting so excited, I was laughing.
But I find also in public places, when we are together, you will find people that look.
People that don't know him, because he's so quiet, people don't know that he can talk. When he meets people for the first time, it would be silent. Otherwise, you get them mocking and talking behind your back. Those people that think something is wrong up here, you know, they don't understand them.
My name is Yamkela, my surname is Mkungela, and my disability is I'm a slow learner. For reading stuff, I'm not good, but there is some of the things that I can read.
Yamkela was born on 2003 of April. The doctors said he has a lot of water on his head, so they had to do 5 operations, 3 on the stomach and 2 on the head. He also has shunts, the pipes from the head to the stomach, which is why his head is larger.
I can't sit in the sun long time because I know the sun's because it's gonna make me a headache.
Some other kids used to tease him and stuff, and he came home crying.
Even now, Yamkela is old. Sometimes they tease Yamkela, but I stand up for Yamkela because I'm Yamkela's twin sister.
They tease me and take serious. I don't take things personal. You can ever say what, but I will be sad inside of my heart, but I will never show you on my face I'm sad.
Like some of the people read him like, no, Yamkela is disabled. He cannot do that.
They speak about the jobs, I can't do the jobs, but I can do the jobs that you guys can do.
Morning, wait. Morning, lekker, ja?
Eten voor mij gemis.
Ja.
En ik voor jou, né?
Ja.
Zo zijn lekker samen week vandaag.
Ja?
Ja.
Jody and Yamkela both work at Brownies and Townies, where they've been trained to work in a kitchen environment.
Weer. 4. Je het ingooien, né? Als je het klaar gesneden, dan gooi je in, né?
Nee?
Ja. Gooi je in. 1.
Hi, Jody.
Hello.
How are you?
Good and you?
Good, thank you. You see, I'm all ready to be in the kitchen.
Yes.
I want to help you. What are you doing? You're cutting potatoes, we're making fries. So, Jody, I hear that you actually have a new job now.
Yes, I'm working at the spa. By Brownies, I was making the coffee for the people.
Yeah.
And,
Jody, let me ask you. I
Yes.
can't keep my eyes off this. Do you think I can take one? Okay. No? Okay, I'm not gonna get you into trouble. I promise. Bye. Give me 5.
What's your favorite thing? Try to your dough. What's your favorite?
Saturday I did watch cricket.
On Saturday to go out
Yes.
to our grandma. And Sunday relax.
Yes.
Yes, this too. Shh. Take it easy. Yeah, could clean it home.
Yes, I like to clean at home. And you, Salim, what do you like to do at your home?
I like to do the laundry.
Is it?
Yamkela, you actually like working a lot, hey? Tell me what you like about what kind of work you enjoy doing.
I like to cleaning. Sometimes I'm helping for the waiters to bring the food to the people. And I wash the dishes here, then I clean the bathrooms.
Is there anything else that you do to earn money?
These shops. I don't like to stay at home and like to watching the people up and down. I like to be busy.
And I hear that you're getting a new job.
I'm not the same as other people because I'm a slow learner. I went to a special school. So it's very difficult to get a job. I didn't know I could get a job out of Brownies and Townies. I'm excited to get a new job.
Coming up after the break, we explore the stigma further. Are persons with disabilities really that hard to employ? I want to find out what the public thinks about this perception that persons with disabilities cannot be employed.
I don't think someone with the Down syndrome can do my job.
In today's world, a lot of things are conventional. So people are always criticized or judged based on conventionality as opposed to the actual talent or gift.
It depends on which disability. I mean, if you're in a wheelchair and you are a foreman, that's a problem. But if you're in a wheelchair and you're doing draftsman, or that's fine.
I do think it's harder for people with disabilities to find jobs. Mostly because that there are certain things that they won't be able to do. But I don't think that should completely rule them out.
Hi, Wendy.
Hello.
I want to talk to you because I know you're passionate about people with disabilities. How did this passion of yours come about?
I studied social work, and my brother has Asperger's. When we were younger, he really noticed it. So that's why I also wanted to help, see if my brother can do it, then other people can do it.
Yeah, so it's very close to home.
Yes,
Does
yes,
your
definitely.
brother also have a job? Is he employed, by the way?
Yes. He's also very high functioning.
Servers?
I hear that Jody now works at a supermarket.
Yes.
How
he
did that
does.
come about?
Yes, he does. We go to companies and see if they want to hire, and they were one of the big companies that was wanting to.
So
So
do you find that you need to persuade them, or are they willing?
no, it's
from the
definitely
get-go?
persuasion. Yes, definitely. A lot of people have stigmas, like for instance, that young adults with Down syndrome or autism would always need a buddy, or that because they can't read and write or not as high functioning reading and writing, that they won't be able to do the job and all those type of things, even though they can. But yeah, that's definitely a stigma that's still happening.
Are there any other companies that are interested in hiring people from Brownies and Downies?
Yes, definitely. Actually, later today, someone is coming. He is very interested, but he's got some concerns, so he just wants to come and talk to me. And he's interested in having Yamkela there. So hopefully, if the talk and everything goes well, then Yamkela will be placed there.
Did you see that gentleman that's here from the new place you're going to be working at? Does it make you nervous? No, man, he's so excited to have you on board.
When you see a smile on my face, I'm excited.
If I see you smiling, then I'm very excited. Okay, you're excited. Okay, all right, I see it. After Dean's meeting with Wendy, I decided to have a chat with him and jumped straight onto topic. So you're the owner of a string of supermarket franchises, and you're looking to employ people with disabilities?
I wasn't really sure, and I did have concerns that it would be something that, you know, I wouldn't be able to handle, that it would be a lot of extra work, that it would be having to employ people to look after people sort of thing. I was really concerned about what if there was a meltdown? Somebody had a fit or had an emotional meltdown. Obviously, in a supermarket, you can't afford to have that sort of thing. So, yeah, those were my concerns.
Do you think that perhaps you might have to change some things in your stores?
We might need to put up signs that we, just to make our customers aware of the fact that we do have people with disabilities working for us, just so that there's no concern for them or for the way that they possibly would treat the staff member with disabilities. You know, just sitting here watching the way that the team here work, and all of them have got disabilities, and the fact that they've got a little bit of self-confidence. You know, self-confidence is important. They know what they're doing. Every person's busy doing whatever he's supposed to be doing. I never would have thought that somebody with disabilities could work with money. Yeah, it really blew my mind that there are people with disabilities that are working on the tills. It's amazing.
After hearing about Dean's concerns, I decided to visit the store where Jody works to see how they overcame these challenges. Jody, there you are. Hello. How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm fine. I've been looking for you. You seem to be doing great.
Yes.
Give me a high five. So what you doing now?
At the spa on the Tuesdays, I first help them in front. They do the serve the customer for the coffee, and then I come here to the dishes and I wash the dishes, dry off, and pack the machine.
So you seem very happy here, Jody, but I want to see what else you do. So you're going to come show me?
Yes.
All right, I'll follow you.
Okay. We're selling all the cakes here.
Tafel 11, né?
Okay.
Onthou om 'n lepeltjie by te sit.
Okay.
Sop vir die trap.
Okay.
So, Liana, tell me, this idea of people with disabilities coming to work here in your coffee shop, how did that come about?
We were approached by our head office. Brownies and Downies approached them and asked them, can we give kids with disabilities opportunity to work? Initially, we're like, how are people going to react? Because people think that kids with disabilities can't work. Then Brownies and Downies came to us. They did a training, intense training with the staff.
So what were the first days like?
It really worked. They jumped in here. They want to be treated like normal human beings. It's not always easy. They have moods like normal people, but it's next level. You think, because it's business, am I not going to waste my money? I'm paying someone. Are they really going to be worth the money I pay them? If you teach them and you have the time and the patience to show them what you expect of them, they can do it.
Across town, Wendy's at the supermarket giving sensitivity training to the staff before Yamkela starts working there. This is an important part of the staff's understanding how best to train and work with persons with disabilities.
But all of our young adults, just because they have an intellectual disability does not mean that they can't do anything. So that is why we do what we do. We train our young adults and we show people and stores and shops that they can work.
Ek wil net gou vra, as enige iets wat ek moet weet, as wat ek anders moet hanteer.
Don't give him 5 instructions at the same time. I mean, let him repeat what you said. For instance, this is a box that you guys use. There's different ways that you can put this together. If you want a specific way of this box packed or this box folded, you have to tell him. Otherwise, he might do it in a different way. Doesn't mean it's wrong. Okay, Eleanor, so we just had the training in the training room. Now I'm just going to explain you some practical things. So when you speak to Yamkela, for instance, about packing this, okay, you need to be very specific. So don't just say, Yamkela, this is upside down, and then walk away. So you would turn it around, and you would say, now it's packed nicely.
Yamkela, this is now our fruit and veg, where you're gonna work. This is Yamkela. He's also from Delft. So Eleanor is from Delft. So I know she will show you around and she will train you very good. Do you feel excited to be trained by Eleanor? Okay, I know you will make a success. Okay, thank you.
Okay. So we remove all the bad quality stuff and then we fill it back on with the good quality. So we're gonna weigh the tomato now. So you're gonna push tomato, push it like that.
Oh, this is the amount?
Yes, that's the amount, and then you will print. You will tell the amount to the customer, yes. And then you'll print the label. Just tear it off. It's fine. You can paste it on, and then you can give it to the customer.
So everything went really well. Are you excited to come and work here?
Yes, we're not very excited.
Yeah, are you very excited? Okay, great.
Oh, thank you so much. Like here.
Thank you, Jody.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So, what do you enjoy most about working with Jody?
Yeah, he's so kind, so soft. He's actually soft at heart.
It was amazing to see how passionate Jody is about his work. We all receive training when we start a new job, and Jody is proving that with the right training, persons with disabilities can be employed. Coming up after the break, I find out what other talents our men have.
What is your favorite soccer team?
My favorite soccer team is Kaizer Chiefs. Why are you asking me, do you like soccer?
No, I don't like soccer. I like soccer. I like to watch soccer.
I can play soccer, but I don't like to play soccer because we move up and down. So some of us get more stress, so we can't. Yeah. So I only watch soccer. Sometimes I play. My mother said I can't work in the sun too much. I should play table tennis. My best sport is table tennis. When I was at school, I was playing with other schools.
We'd like people to see that Yamkela is able to do anything. He is able to do anything. He is a normal person to us. We treat him like us.
Jody has been telling me so much about his singing that I wanted to come and see for myself.
Okay, Jody, first of all, we are going to do the warm-ups.
Okay.
Remember, take a deep breath and lower the jaw. La, 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 la. Me, ma, moo. Me, ma, moo. La, 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 la,
lovely to finally hear you sing. I'm so excited, Jody. I'm Lesego.
Hello, I'm Sanet.
Nice to meet you. You're Jody's music teacher.
That's great.
What are you learning today?
He's going to sing Saggies Praat, Keur Darren.
Isn't that your favorite?
Yes, he
Yeah?
loves Keur Darren.
I sal jou water baden soon. Sê my moeder Saggies Praat. Fruster is ons tegels raak. En dat is vol hy skree, vir my woorde laat flat.
Jody, oh my gosh. Was that all you? And I can see it, man. When you're singing, it's just coming from deep down and you're just letting it out. And your face just lights up.
He loves all the attention. Hy is absoluut fantasties op die verhoog. Hy is een van daai mense wat sommer afspring van die stage af en tussen die mense deur.
Jody!
Yes. Hulle is gaande oor hom.
Jody, it was so cool watching you perform. How are you feeling?
Feeling okay?
You feeling good?
Yes.
Feeling vibrant after all of that?
Yes.
I'm sure your parents must be so proud of you, hey?
Yeah.
Does your stepfather and your mom sing? Do they both sing?
Not really.
Not really. And your father, does he sing?
When he was alive, I sing with him and sing gospel songs. Yeah, but now he is now passed away. When he showed me the thumbs up to me to say goodbye to me, and then he passed away.
Do you think he'd be very proud if he was here?
Yes.
Yeah?
He told me I must look after Sasha, Kirsty, and my mother and my stepfather, and he said I must look after the bucky.
Oh.
The blue bucky and the white one. And my mom is called.
So you promised your daddy that you'll be looking after everyone.
Yes.
And is that why you work so hard?
Yes.
Well, you are doing an amazing job, and I can tell you now that I'm very sure he's so proud of you.
Yes.
This has been such an emotional journey for me thus far. I started off trying to get people to get over these concerns and fears that people with disabilities cannot work. I mean, you saw that Jody has 2 jobs, and Yamkela works so hard that he's very strict about his schedule. When he gets home, he goes straight to bed. What I found very interesting for me and what I learned is that I interact with people with disabilities on such a professional level that I forget that they also have real personal lives.
Once a month, I get my money. I just buy my own fairness and all my Afrikaans song CDs. I do love my job, and they just love me.
I would like to be a traffic because I like the job. If I concentrate, I think that they will be. I mean, if they do things they do like they practice, I believe in myself.
Coming up in the next episode, we explore the stigma that persons with disabilities are considered stupid.